So yes, my name is Alexandra Smetana. I'm the Executive Director with the Darien-McIntosh County Chamber of Commerce and Regional Visitor Center. And I am really excited to be here and a little bit nervous because I feel like this grant really encompasses a lot of what I've been trying to do. I've been in Darien for less than a year and I love this area. Now I wanted to kind of talk about my team because truthfully this list does not comprise everybody that is going to be contributing to this project, but I do have official buy-in from the County Commission and the City Council, God's Oceans, which is the seafood distribution plant that we have that is up and coming in McIntosh County, the Collective and Company, which is my professional marketing team and website design, and will be working with me as I build the content that I will be introducing to you guys. I also have a relationship with the McIntosh fishermen, and they will be a part of this as well. So if you've ever driven through McIntosh, you might be aware of some of the impoverished state that we find ourselves in the county. We have an amazing sob story. We probably have one of the best, and we should just be racking in the grant money right now just because we do have higher than average poverty rates and illiteracy rates and high school dropout rates. It's pretty sad. And part of that can be correlated back to the fact that we are unable to tax over a quarter of the acreage of our county. Over 300,000 acres is around what McIntosh County is acreage-wise, and a quarter of it is conserved state and federally, so therefore it is not on the tax digest, and we do not generate that tax revenue, which would go back to our schools, back to infrastructure, and back to building up our waterfront and pouring into our tourism. So conventional wisdom is, well, we'll just tax the areas more that we do have control over, but as I've already stated, we have an impoverished community. We're kind of imprisoned in our poverty right now, so taxes aren't going to help. They say, well, let's buck the conservation efforts. Let's forget about it. Let's either say no more or try to undo what's been done. But the fact of the matter is conservation is not going anywhere. In fact, it's kind of what makes us unique. And then also, let's bring in significant development. And for whatever reason, that's just kind of stalled right now. We can be waiting to land that big fish or whatever the development was going to be for McIntosh County, or we can kind of learn to embrace what we already have. So in order to do that, what we do have is raw conserved land. Over a quarter of our county is that. It's beautiful waters, it's pristine, it's seafood related. Internationally, the ecotourism market raked in 2019 $181 billion. And in the next 4 years, it's supposed to generate $333 billion. I want to slice that pie. I have the ability and the material to turn McIntosh County into a mecca for ecotourism. And the beautiful thing about ecotourism is you don't have to put capital up. You're literally just marketing the raw infrastructure as it is. So that is why I just love the idea of this grant opportunity, because it's going to help me do that. First of all, digitally. If you don't have a digital presence, you're not going to be able to harness that group. Over 48% of consumers do not leave their phone. They do all their research, their booking, their entertainment on their phone. So if I don't have a digital presence, which I have already built a new website that is digitally friendly on your phone to capture the people coming down 95, then I'm not going to be able to get any further than I am. So building content on that digital platform. I can't forget print. There are still the 50% that do need a demographic that uses print and brochures. And so once again, building content that will both go digital and that will go into print. And the culmination of this is in my visitor center. We are building a visitor center. The county's invested $2 million right now and another $100,000 in furnishing. And this grant will help us provide an actual tangible site where we can incorporate QR codes, where you scan it while you're standing next to a picture of a shrimp boat, and we have a shrimper telling you his life story or what a day on a shrimp boat might look like. And that is going to feed into our tourism, our seafood industries, building our waterfront, and also able to come inside and beta test these QR codes and interactivity to give to our businesses and help them figure out how to move forward in this world of COVID. And that is my presentation. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to stand before you.